retold, neon lights hum, streets unfold. A patchwork quilt, stitched and bold. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. I take the ride. Coffee steam, a morning rush. City horns, the engines crush. Fields that stretch, a painter's brush. Silent nights, a starry hush. Waves crash, the ocean sings. Freedom rides on eagle wings. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride, not perfect, no. We've got our scarred eagle wings, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. Not perfect, no. We've got our scars, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart.
All right, all right, all right.
Here's Charles. Hey, Charles,
Yep.
Merry Christmas to you. If you want to turn off that TV a little bit, Bobby.
I'll lower that TV
I don't
again.
know. I don't know how crazy YouTube is, but you don't want to be trouble with
Yeah,
sound. Remember, I'm trying to go through the year here with no more strikes. Trying to get it done,
yeah, yeah.
and not make anybody upset for how I say things. Like X got all
Yeah.
mad at me. Kept sending me a community notice about
All right.
how hateful I was being on X.
Yeah,
Like, wait a minute now, these guys are calling me all kinds of names in the book, and I use one phrase, and they get all mad. And like,
yeah,
this is not freedom of speech at all.
yeah,
Hey, Lunar is here. Hey, Lunar.
yeah. What's up, Charles? What's up, Unar? We're gonna try to keep this about an hour because I think we got a commitment we gotta do for it's Bill and Amanda. So if you want to join that commitment, you gotta like subscribe to Bill NY Skywatcher or Skywatcher Gaming on YouTube, and then
Oh, okay. I didn't
maybe
know Bill was going to be joining in on it. Okay. All right. Lunar, I really loved your card that Dr. Rita gave you.
and screw that lady.
Yeah, I know, Bob. You just calm down. Calm down. She still does good for some of us that care about what she does.
I just prefer Julianne over.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't always get to watch Julianne because I don't ever see when she's on. So,
Yeah, yeah. But when it's on my like on the front page, and if I have the time, I'll catch her.
okay.
I usually get like advance notices on the front page.
So I got a special notice for everyone that's here and who might see this later on this weekend. Um, since everyone's taking off for the Christmas holiday, obviously I don't have anything to do, so I'll be here for anybody that's gonna be lonely. If you're bored and you're lonely, you ain't got no family, you want to join in on the conversation, or if you have family, you don't want to hang out with them, you hang out with me here, and we can have some friendly conversations. It doesn't have to be anything political or anything at all. Like, could be just talking about the end of the year and what's going on. Maybe some ideas what you think might happen. Be serious about it. Don't be silly about it. But about some predictions about next year. So,
Oh yeah. What kind
um,
of resolutions you're gonna make for 2026?
I'm gonna collect more silver at least. Maybe some more gold. But I'll try to at least buy some more silver. Which I started tonight already. I bought spent just over $200, $230 on 3 ounces of silver. All right, and a 3 ounce, 3 1 ounce bars, and they're commemorative bars for President Trump. So,
Oh yeah.
but the art itself is worth more than the value of the bar. But then it's completely 100% silver at 0.999 pure, so you know it's real. It's 1 ounce, one troy ounce, and it is actually valued at 67. They sold it for like 72, but because I used a debit card, I had to pay a fee, so it was a little more expensive that way. But
Yeah.
I got the
Is it?
address changed on my PayPal thing and everything like that.
Oh
Yeah, so
wow. Yeah.
I'm starting the new year off correctly. I'm three
Yeah.
ounces ahead of the game so far before the prices go out of reach.
Yeah.
Silver is the one to buy though, if you have any extra cash.
Yeah. It. You told us that if you had to sell it, it's gonna be a perfectly good time to do it. Is that right?
Well, I'm gonna wait until it goes up a little higher. Like if I don't need it, I'm just gonna put it in my safe and not worry about it. You know. Actually, I probably don't need a safe around here, so nobody believes that it's real. So I'm not too worried about that. Uh, most people have no idea about what silver 1 ounce silver bar is, and they don't think it's real. They don't think the gold I get out of the river or out of pay dirt when I order pay dirt. They don't think that's real gold. It's not real. But yes, it's real. Uh, I have
Mm-hmm.
nearly an ounce of raw gold that I got when I used to prospect in the river, and I got to clean it up a little bit better. But if I had them clean it up or give me a what they call it hot springs, I'd still make over $2,000 on just raw gold that I have. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And so that's stuff that I got out of the river when I was doing prospecting work. I still can. I just gotta watch my health, and I don't want to be out there alone. And I have a heart problem.
All right. Well, there's
And
Starseed.
hey, Star, Merry Christmas. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That was a great special
oh,
we did with Starseed.
yeah.
Well, I did like a majority of it, but then you had to finish up the rest when I got called out to do the dogs.
Oh boy. Well, if anyone wants to be on here, come and join us.
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna
But,
try to. I mean, it might.
yeah,
I
we
mean,
want.
we want to try to go up to like 1 hour, but it all depends on if Bill and Amanda's going to be done with their stuff. That's what Amanda
What time
said
were they supposed
earlier.
to start?
her the watch party is supposed to start around in about 50 minutes, but it might
Oh no.
be longer than usual. But she did say she'll give us a link to that watch party once they are ready.
Okay.
No, it have to be here it is, Uncle.
What is that about?
George
Hey,
broke
Star.
it down. What's up, Star?
Man, you're looking as good as ever, Star. You never age a minute. What's going on?
So how's it going, you guys?
Yeah, Star,
Yeah.
did you hear me? You never age a minute. What's going on? You're looking great.
I don't remember your age, man.
Just harassing you.
Uh, so anything new going on for you guys?
No, not really.
Not really much.
Uh, Man, there's a lot of things been going on. I hear about Home Depot have some kind of thing affecting people now.
Well, yeah, the people are going losing their minds. Okay. Um, they're losing their minds because the Home Depot allows federal agents to search the store to keep everybody safe. I don't have a problem with that.
I
Okay.
just don't get it. You know, there's just so many
Um,
things now. They have a like energy kind of weapon to fetch your bones and whatnot. So that's I hear
um,
that just came up in the news article. I'm like, okay, deterring certain individuals, but I don't know what's actually going on. Well, it's been used in the World War, one point, when like a long time ago in the history.
oh yeah, so say alleged before you speak English. Say allegedly, allegedly.
And that's what we all could say from there. It's like weird stuff. Okay, okay. If you want to, against the ice, whatever, why like you getting a putty knife and saying that's ice pick and returning it?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Returning it
Or
about
the
I'm like, what?
$2.99 ice scraper, right? So you're telling me that you got in your car and you drove however long you had to drive to get to Home Depot, unless it was like right around the corner, like Walmart is to me, right now, and so they don't drive too far at all. But if you have to drive longer than 30 minutes to get to Home Depot, you done wasted $2.99 in gas in the first place.
And we might
So
have some weird stuff, Ron. Like weird people, weird stuff in progress. Are they really are they manipulating mind control, or they don't know what they're thinking, what they're doing? This is what I've been seeing a lot, and a
yeah,
lot of it is a certain postings what they put out, what they stand for.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
then there's been people that have changed sides since the election
uh,
because they weren't the real, they didn't really choose the proper choice, I guess. But they weren't really serious about the choice, basically.
Yeah, I want to go
And so I
back to
mean,
the
when I
home. Yeah, I want to go back to the Home Depot. Thank God I don't have to go to a Home Depot yet, because if I do, it'll be like a 30 to 90 minute drive just to get to a Home Depot.
yeah, so if you had to return that ice scraper that you bought just to say,
it's
make
a
your point,
protest thing, Ron. That's what it is. Certain people mind doing that, and I don't see the point. And I'm looking, okay, what you're there
I
for?
mean, like
That
you got
is
Senator
destroying.
in Arizona, you have Senator Mark Kelly, right? He's an idiot. Now, before he opened his mouth and he did the video, I thought of him as a cool guy, you know. But then all of a sudden, now he opened his mouth and he made his true colors come out, and he's not so smart and he's not real cool. Okay, one, when I was in the service for 4 years, I never once was told an illegal order. Never. Okay, I was told lawful orders, and I was told to say yes, sir, if it was an officer who gave me the order. And as an enlisted person or an enlisted member, I had to give my allegiance to my country and to my Constitution and to the President of the United States, whether I agreed with the President or not. It made no difference. I'm in the military and I'm under his leadership, whether I like him or not. If I'm on a ship, then I'm under the leadership of my officer for my division and my captain of the ship, or any other officer on the ship, technically. But in my case, it was my division and then the captain, okay, and then my chief and first class and things like that in my division. But I have never been given an illegal order. So that whole thing about refuse to follow an illegal order, there was never an illegal order given.
But you
Period.
understand what that's going on, basically. And yet,
Mark Kelly is going to be sentenced and possibly court-martialed and maybe put in prison because of it, and he'll
oh,
lose
there's going
everything
to
he
be
earned.
punished for it because what they did, they cited on TV and they cited on this. And unfortunately, it's like a rift. And the
Yeah, and I
point,
don't understand. I mean, a lot of other people start. A lot of other military people, seriously, a lot of other military people do not say anything about their military service time once they say, "Oh, I'm a veteran." "Oh, well, thank you for your service. You're welcome." That's all I
not many
say.
people have because a lot of things.
I don't try to, say good or bad. When Obama was in office, I never wanted to kill him. I never wanted to say anything about doing anything to hurt him or anyone that supported Obama. I didn't really care.
Yeah,
You
we have a
know,
lot of issues here in California. Newsroom's opening his mouth, so it's like another thing. It's like okay, cartoon kind of beta,
yeah.
and
And then
and then
when
it's like flipping out like what Trump said. And I'm just looking at this situation. I'm like, you know, all this with rap, and I just like feel like when are people gonna find actual truth, basically.
yeah.
What a
Well, they
lot of
did find out. Yeah,
in a lot of the century states, there's a lot of fraud.
yeah.
Okay,
And what they found out, sir, in the 2020 election, this has been proven and it came out in court. Georgia was caught committing fraud, and was North Carolina was caught committing fraud,
oh, there's gonna
and
be more
those
in that,
I
but
know those two for sure that are caught and documented. But Georgia had like 325,000 votes that they gave to Biden. Now, in my thinking, they owe President Trump another election.
well, the thing is, there's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of bureaucrats. There's a lot of negative forces are causing a lot of rift-raff. They want to dysfunctional. They want to control and manipulate a lot and just say whatever. But this is not naturally time, and people realize when they wake it up, see certain things.
Some of us have woken up, and yeah, some of us have
There's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to be exposed.
awakened, I guess is
Oh,
proper.
this is the like year
Yeah.
of the truth, basically. And there's going to be a lot of shakes up, and then we're going to go through a lot of certain changes.
But do you think it's a little bit too late to actually make that claim? Because we're already at 2025 and this is like back in 2020, 2021. You think it's
Yeah,
like
but
a,
there's a time a window for things, and people have to gather evidence to show it and to reveal to the people. And unfortunately, certain things now people are seeing there's a lot of corruption here, lie and deceit and steal. And it's been going on for a very long time.
It's finally becoming
Talking about
visible.
food stamps is another thing, and now people are finding about a lot of things in terms of state. And a lot of fake grocery stores, okay, fake, kind of restaurants, how many more lies, how many more BS.
it's
So there's a lot more things that are coming up.
this is
But
just it just gets worse than giving Trump a secret third term, a term that was never was visible to us.
I don't know about that because there's certain talks that he might step down or not. You might have to see, but there's a lot of things that have been going on.
I don't think he'll step down from this term here. He won't run a third term because he'll be well, almost what into his 90s at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, he ain't gonna do that. That'd be crazy for anyone to do that. I mean, who
Can
was
you?
it? Let's see. Was it General Washington? He was gonna do a third term, I think, right? But he was already retiring from the military. The war was over. Everything was fine, and then he ended up um, deciding not to serve in the third term and just go on to the farm and mind his own business. Hey, Genghis, Merry Christmas to you. We're just having a general conversation, not really trying to prove a point tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of
And
SB files basically.
so yeah, with
Adapted
General Washington though, he died like it was 5 years after he got out of office. He was gone.
it
He died.
happens.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, Espen Files, that's coming out. A lot of it's adapted because there's a lot of victims. A lot of people have to understand that. A lot of people went through, whatever. But there are
but
those who did
now,
a lot of shit. So
yeah,
it's
but on that though, Star, now why didn't Biden release the Epstein files? He had, oh wait, I don't know if we can say that or not.
let's
I
see.
always say I always say e-files. I always say e-files. Why didn't Biden release the e-files? We know what
They
we're
did
talking
not
about.
want to, Ron, because like they are aware of what they have done in the past to
And
fend
it
themselves.
included that character. Right, okay, I got you.
Yeah, but I'm looking at a certain kind of party is like, okay, yes and no. I'll make your decision. And the whole thing, it's all trafficking, money laundering. It's a big, big thing. Leads to a lot of corruption, steal, lie, and deceit.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of certain people are victims and like their mind is all a certain way because what they've been through. So now people have to come and look and say, okay, the victims, so they're like, they've been forced. So you're just looking at certain things. So people have certain mentality. Oh, you've been there. You have done some thing. But a lot of people need to realize there are those who were placed there to do certain acts, to blackmail, control. Come on, it's not like the government agencies to do that for so fucking long to get information, whatnot. So when I'm looking at it, it's a big shit fest. There's a lot of people
Yeah.
gonna get hurt. A lot of people get fucked up about it. I
Yeah.
looked at certain things, and a lot of people just throwing these down. Oh, because you live so and so. There are some people say like, oh, Trump hates whatever. But I cannot tell people what they think and whatnot. So they have to find out the truth themselves. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, everything is just piling up.
Yeah, it's why is it so hard to walk into a construction area to just to ask someone what's it gonna be and why and stuff. You always want to come up with a lot of BS that is just just stupid and dumb in our books. And
There's a
Yeah.
lot of history things that are stupid and dumb in the books that humanity has put in. A lot of it's falsehood. And a lot of it's been kept from humanity itself. Again,
Yeah.
again, again. So many resets.
Hey, okay, some fun stuff. Let's derail this conversation. Go somewhere else. Let's see.
Unfortunately,
So like today's weather report for me, it was 76 degrees and clear skies. And in Minnesota, where I lived at for 8 years, and of course, I lived there for 25 years in the state, but where I lived at for 8 years, they've already been in snow for the last 2 weeks and negative and very low temperatures, not no 76.
yeah, and we got
And so,
videos and we got videos to prove it. Let's roll them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm gonna be right back. Star, keep him busy.
All right.
All right.
I
Yeah.
guess
Well, thank you for showing up, Bobby. All
that's
right.
pretty
So
awesome.
I'll be looking at some other views. I'll be going around and taking some videos of some other areas besides my backyard. You know, it gets kind of boring. I do the same thing. I
Yeah,
took one of it today, and it was 76 again today, and it was at 4:30 or so when I took the video. I had a hard time trying to figure out, still trying to get it loaded up to Canva and where I actually made something of it. I don't like to talk, and I like to play the music that I find on Suno. The music is by Suno.com, which is what I use in my intros. I put in a title for something, and AI makes it up. Some of my songs have words, and ones I want to use for the videos, I just use instrumental music. I don't have any words to it. Um, yeah, so I think that way it can have some kind of nice little sound where you can dance to if you want or whatever. And
yeah,
yeah, yeah, Jeffers would have been near the same temperature, I think. So
yeah.
I'm
So
glad I'm not there.
basically, but we don't know. Like people will understand the Medicare, the health is gonna rise up.
I don't think this determined my personal opinion. I think Trump is going to play out this term, and the next president will take over, whoever that is.
No,
I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote my same way that I have my whole time that I've been alive. Okay, just because, well, when I was old enough to vote, that is.
Okay,
Uh,
so basically, this is what the article says here. What the Gavin Newsom's been slammed, for addressing. Well, also healthcare, rising healthcare costs, and grocery bills. You know,
well,
a lot of medical will basically rise up unless the Senate and the politicians were together to help the people have
you
more
you
medical
didn't see
bills. Kinda-
star, now you didn't see the press conference that President Trump did today, right? You missed
I
it.
didn't get a chance to know, it didn't come across anything.
Okay.
I mean,
Now check on the YouTube, you'll find it there. But he talks about Trump RX opportunity where he's going to make and create a lower price for different kinds of drugs. For some, like for Eliquis, he said, or some woman who was there talking about it. And they said that it's going to be 70% cheaper as far as cost wise. Okay, that's a high blood pressure medication, Eliquis. So that's something I might be able to use once they drop the price on it. But I only use the warfarin that I use right now, which isn't really good for my liver, you know, and things like that. So, or
yeah,
kidneys, both.
look
And
about the
so,
side effects on certain high blood pressure it can do.
well, Eliquis is more direct in the controlling and stabilizing of the blood pressure. Now, the warfarin is for the how thin your blood is, blood thinner actually. So, but Eliquis also does the blood thinner as well. It's kind of all in one medication, I believe, but it helps with blood pressure and helps with how thin your blood is or whatever. So,
Yeah,
I think it's
most
going to be
states follow.
interesting if we can see some of these prices go down.
Okay, my concern is, Ron, if the few government states has to follow what the new any changes. If not, then the people is going to have to do something to their local kind of governments. Hey, straight up.
Well, I got Humana. I signed up on Humana, which that's already saving me money in January. I'm going to have free prescriptions that we delivered, no copay for that. And my office visits to my primary care doctor, no cost for that, zero copay. So that's $45 each time, just about, for the doctor's visit to the primary care. So I mean that's pretty good in itself, right there. That saves a lot of money for me. So,
Yeah, it has a lot of things changes for a lot.
so I think yeah, choose the right plan. No, I don't think the ACA is a good idea or Obamacare, whatever you want to call it.
Bone repair is basically going to fade away, but people are trying to patch it up. It's like one side of party's mess. They're not willing to do whatever, and it's a big buckle and fight. But hopefully things will be balanced out and people put the right things in place, not skyrocketing high.
All right, so now beyond the weather. All right, yeah. Hi, Genghis. No, not Genghis. Genghis already said hi. Tara, or what is it? Tara Thompson. Hi. All right. Okay. There you go. How you doing? All right. Thank you for joining. I'm checking in. All right. So yeah. So starting my gas. Talking about gas prices going down. Now some people might not be going down. You know why? Because
Not in the blue states.
each
Essentially,
state has
states.
a tax. Yeah, they have a tax they add to the cost of the fuel. Okay. Now in Arizona, apparently, what I heard is my the tax is rolled into your registration and your plate cost. Your tax on registering the vehicle. To drive it on the road. So then on the pump side, there's no sticker that says a state tax has been added to the final cost of it per gallon. There's none of that here.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
problem is we're gonna lose Chevron here in California because Gavin
Oh
Newsom.
no.
Like they might move over to Texas, but they're like around late April, supposedly. It could be true, well, why not? Who knows? They might change
Yeah.
their mind. But
Yeah.
Las Vegas is going to get affected because once we lose a lot of funds because Newsom will not stop, and the situation.
Oh, Esther. Hey, Esther. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I've seen you. And you need to be back on our show, girl. We gotta remember Esther?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I remember.
She used to come on and talk some stuff that some people might not believe or agree with, but I always had fun. So
Yeah, true.
and
Honestly,
she she's still alive. Oh my gosh. And she was in South Carolina, I think. Esther, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought you said South Carolina. You can join tonight if you want. We can somehow set it up.
yeah, a
Yeah, I
lot of
think
things been going on for you, Ron.
almost since we talked to you, so it's like, what's going on here? People come out of the woodwork now, you know, at the end of the year. Oh, hey, oh boy. Yeah, so living here in Arizona, if anyone gets tired of the cold weather, I got a big enough house you can hang out for a little bit, you know, and get out of the cold winter. And I'd not recommend going back until after the winter is done, because landing a plane when you go back and you're flying, it's a little bit challenging.
Yeah, it
So,
depends. Fortunately, like I explained, the Pacific Other, basically, what happened Thanksgiving, down in LA.
oh, well, speaking of
I
planes,
was like,
Jeff,
I say to them they might do this again. Like, so we do, so I guess so here's
yeah,
a pure certain
yeah,
channels.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Speaking
lot
of
of,
planes, sorry, speaking of plane crashing, Greg Biffle and his whole family gone. The private jet crash.
yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
of things have been like going on, unfortunately. I don't know, you might get the truth on that because the media is so biased, selective, not really
Well,
trying
this was on real
to.
news. Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
now Esther, are you still on Facebook, or did you get a new account for that too? Reach out to me on Facebook. I can send you a link if you want to hop on, or next week. Next week.
what are you planning for next week?
Okay, you're still on Facebook as the same name that you had. We can have Bobby send you the link when he gets back. He took the dogs off, by the way, so that's why he had to leave. He has a certain schedule he has to follow, and he's really good about following schedules. Oh, okay, yeah. Send me a link, and I'll send you the link right here. All right. Yeah, I'd like to. Is that the one? Yeah. Okay. Copy the link there. All right.
Yeah, my computer likes to play with changing my names around thanks to AI. Yeah,
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like all craziness, isn't it?
I know. It's just like how it is.
Now, what's interesting is I didn't have to change my name a whole lot. They just put the app in front of it. You know.
Nah, nah. I could deal with that later, But like some lately, people like I usually talk to me. They couldn't get my message through because a lot of certain ministries kind of cut it out.
Yeah, crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
there's other people on our regular YouTube channels we go to, Mark and Bill and things like that. I don't know who the hell anybody is anymore. Like, what
yeah,
the
I know.
hell?
I lost certain things, and I guess something's come back to me. I was like, oh,
Some
okay.
of my good old friends I've known for years, I can't contact them now because I don't know who the hell they are. And that's mean. That's mean because here we are. I'm an old guy, you know. So it's a little bit challenging sometimes.
Yeah, I
Or
know, but like basically AI did a lot of things to other beings like me in the
I don't see
past,
nothing yet.
the
So
other
I,
systems, and that's the certain
that's,
things people need to understand. You just can't w- rely on them a whole lot. Only certain things like medical, like that, but not just you know chat wise or whatnot.
yeah. So Esther, we got over 1,000 subscribers on here now. Finally, I don't see any message for Esther on Facebook yet. I have the same account, by the way, and so
All right, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
okay. Hey, Bobby, that's Esther. Remember Esther?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I still have her on Facebook.
'Cause you had to reset your account, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Well, anyway, next week start what I plan on doing because a lot of people are taking off for the Christmas holiday, and
Welcome back, Esther.
this is probably the first time we've been able to get out and go anywhere because of what's been going on the last 4 years, you know. But anyway, with everything happening the last 4 years, we had to stay in place, stay in our house and everything like that, for a while. And
Yeah, they're
but
trying to
anyway,
do that again, Ron. But
I don't.
this
I'm
time,
not gonna pay attention to it. I'm not gonna wear a mask. I won't wear a mask unless it's an actual mandate from the government that I might
yeah.
have to be judge.
But to
Then
see,
I will. But
Ron,
that causes a problem with my health. Okay.
okay. There's another thing they're trying to do, like like more than like 1.4 years ago, Child's Play. They're trying to do that again. Hopefully, it's been stopped before it got released to the floodgate airlines with
Yeah.
food. But didn't mind trying to target certain people, basically in flights, visiting.
Yeah.
That could be up in the air, but if humanity spreads it out and talks about like and that, they cannot pull that fuckery again. So,
Yeah.
and
'Cause I mean,
also, you may use like minerals, basically your supplementals will help you along the way as well.
okay.
That's
Yesterday I sent you the link to the studio. Just gotta click on it, hop on in, and say hi.
Oh, hubby was. Oh, hell
Oh, oh,
no.
come on, get out of here.
Back in Mr. Esther. I'm about you load of crap.
uh,
No, we love you. Come on now, we want you back on. I don't mean anything weird, but so
mm. So
I
yeah,
I
I
love
had to put
people.
things out. It's up to the people when there's the vibrations and to prevent certain things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that name now on Facebook too. Again, we didn't. We have. I talked to one person. You. Oh yeah, Harlan. Bobby, you remember Harlan? Whatever name you start with an S.
Um,
Carolyn. Sanderson or something. I can't remember how to say her last name now.
It's been a long
Carolyn. No,
it's
her
been a
name's
long time.
Carolyn.
I forgot how to say her last
I
name.
talked to her. Apparently,
Esther or something.
no, Harlan. Harlan was her first name.
Yeah.
Harryl or
Yeah.
ILYN or something like that.
Yeah, I think that was
Anyway,
something we got confused with.
she hasn't talked in quite a while, and finally she contacted me on Messenger.
Yeah.
No, I saw you on Brian's show. It's her Brian's show, Third Eye Live on Wednesday night. Uh, I didn't know who she was because again, all the names changed. I didn't know who was there, what.
Oh yeah,
And
the Skype, like the
yeah,
iTeams.
the
Why?
old people like me, we tend to get set in our ways usually, and when anything changes even a little bit, it throws us off. So I do my
It
best.
happens.
But anyway, she contacted me. We talked on the phone when I lost. This was on Wednesday when I lost my power out here, and everything was gone. The whole town was out, not just my house. And it was like, what the heck? And we were on the phone when it happened, so I was just using the 4G on the phone, so it's fine. We could talk. I had it charged up with my power supply I have. And then I remembered, pretty well into this power outage. There's no way I get this portable light with the battery. I can just turn it on and brighten up the whole place. And that was a lot better. And I plugged in my computer to the power supply. I could watch Netflix on my hotspot on the phone, so I had everything I needed. And then all of a sudden the power came back on. It was like, oh, that was so much fun trying to figure out how to make it work. Now I don't need to.
Yeah, but also some places do have kind of power outage and certain things
Yeah.
happen.
Well, that's why I got to get solar panels. That's next. I don't know if I'll do that next year or in 27. One of those years I'll do it. I might have to do a refinance on this place after I get some equity built up. Do a refinance, and then uh, I want to get one of those uh, safety generators. The generic generator that comes on when your power goes out. But also I want to get solar power to help change or lower the cost of the electricity cost, which isn't too bad really.
As long there's a sun hitting on that and it's like open sky, you'll have it. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir, he is on.
Yeah. What a
Esther, Esther's taking up the comedy side of things. She's
I miss
making
it.
funny stuff.
Fun stuff. Oh, she will love certain things like the old trip and fun things. So like I found to talk about the elk and you know,
Yeah, so
wild and
next week
crazy.
though, next week I plan on being on probably like I guess after Bobby does the show on Mixplr for Joey, then
that's
nothing else is on.
Brian.
Well, Brian is in the afternoon. I'm talking about Wednesday night when you do uh, Joey, when you play Joey's show on Wednesday night.
You could I think you could do it before Joey. Because I think AJ's gonna be taking a couple of weeks off.
Oh, so he doesn't have a show for next week?
No show next week for AJ or
I know that. I'm talking about for Joey.
no. Joey was to have a show. I was talking about AJ.
Right. I know AJ's off. Right. So Joey, I'm talking about Joey Medea.
Oh, we'll still have Joey. I just thought that you might do it before I do Joey.
Right. No, Joey, he has enough files on his show so he can be in replay for quite a while. So we got, just like on the Third Eye Live, you're gonna be on that show catching up for a while until you get caught up to date. But yeah. But anyway, aside from that, uh, I'm gonna do some live shows. But Christmas, I'll be here because well, I don't have anyone here. It's me.
I'll
So
join you for fun since
if you guys are the same and you're bored and you want to join in, uh, come on over and join in on the fun and try to keep it, peaceful and everything like that. I saw on a funny thing on the, we had some good times, definitely. So, so let's make that a New Year resolution there, Esther. Let's share some good times again for the New Year and make people laugh and happy, and you can have come up with some stories you want to share. If you can think of if you have time, all right, if you can think of topic you want to talk about for a couple of weeks or whatever and share your thoughts on it. Things are kind of opening up where you can share stuff. Just can't be anything medical. They don't care about the paranormal or the stuff with the uh, tarot cards and things like that. They don't care about all that. But they don't want you to get into the medical side of things. Then they get kind of upset. But you can talk about
Typical.
UFOs and aliens and all kinds of stuff. They don't care about all that. Um, but you got to be careful how you present it, obviously. But that's an idea, and got to be careful about, you can't have an as a matter of fact kind of attitude or thought. They might not like that too much.
Oh yeah,
So,
the new director. You're talking about. I hear a little bit in there.
yeah, but yeah, as for it's up to you. If you have something you want to go for a little bit of, we have Tuesday night show that we do or that we have on my channel every night. Been just over a year now. Been about 60, what, almost like 60
Yeah,
months or 60 weeks, probably. I can't remember.
just about like 13 months. I think he started
Yeah,
like
so
about.
so Anthony Simonelli, who I have met in person, and he's a great guy. And Jenny, I haven't met yet, and I haven't met Kim yet either in person. I'd like to meet all of them someday. Hey, Marco! Merry Christmas, Marco!
Yeah,
See, they have a new name for Marco. I just know it's Marco. He has his regular name. Right. So,
yeah.
but yeah, so yeah, if you think of something that we can talk about, have some fun, have some laughs. Uh, let's see, if I remember right, you live near the Blue Ridge Mountains, last I checked. If I remember. Esther. So you have the gemstones up there. Now, how was you were in South Carolina though, so I don't know how the hurricane affected you or if it did. But North Carolina got nailed, Asheville area. So,
Hmm.
um, so Esther, if you wanted to share some rocks you might have and explain to what the power might be or whatever, the energy might be for the different stones or crystals or whatever. I remember you were gonna get me that one time the amethyst one that we were talking about.
Oh wow. Tree fell at our house and blocked the road. Oh wow.
Oh no, that was during the hurricane, huh? Yeah. Dang. I hope you got some help to clear it off and repair it. You had insurance, hopefully.
Yeah.
Good.
She's in Texas, right? I forgot where she's at.
No, no. Esther's in South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina. Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. I
Can't
forgot.
remember where she moved from, but she was moving the last time I talked to her. See, I do have a memory.
All right.
Oh no, power was on for 8 days. Yeah, that's
Oh
awful.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, the first
Well,
time I
I
went
think
to Bill's house,
we all
yeah, the
just like
first
waiting
time,
for we're all just like waiting for Amanda to start the party. So yeah.
yeah, okay, so I was gonna say the first year I went to Bill's house for Pine Bush, the tornado came in. Can't remember the name of it, what it was. Yeah, okay, you built the house, okay. And then the tree had fallen on it. Well, screw that tree down. Anyway, I got to Bill's house. When I was going there though, tornado hit. Actually, three tornadoes hit that area, and one of them messed up Bill's house and backyard and stuff. And in that time, I was using my cell phone for my navigation because there was not the so-called navigation we have today. My GPS wasn't quite fine-tuned yet, unless you spent $1,000 on a machine that could direct where you had to go. But I didn't have that kind of money for that, so I just used my cell phone. And I had a radio going, and I had my cell phone going, and I don't know, I was doing live video at that time.
Hmm.
But as I looked down on the highway and looked at New York area where I was heading, I saw three rain clouds, rainstorms, and the radio went off the air, and there was no cell signal. So I was basically driving blind, just trying to figure out where I had to go, you know. And didn't have any direction. And I got to the end of the highway, got into town, little gas station, convenience store, and again my cell phone didn't work. Bill's Bill's phone worked because he's still on the landline or internet, whatever he had phone service. So the gas station had a landline that was still connected and working. It also had a backup power. So asked the guy at the convenience store, "Hey, can I call my friend? I'm supposed to meet. I just drove all the way from Minnesota and drove into this mess, and everyone else was out of power." And so Bill came and met me at the little convenience store, and he said, "You're only like 2 miles away from the house." I thought that was pretty damn good considering I didn't know where he was exactly. I mean, I knew it on the map, but once everything went off the air, it was like, now how do I find him? So I was glad the phone worked, and he was able to come meet me at the gas station and get me back home. And that's when I first got there that one time, and every other time I drive there, it's like I ain't driving in New York any anymore. I'm just driving here to Bill's house, and if somebody wants to drive my car while we're visiting, we can use it for transportation to events or whatever. That's fine. But I ain't gonna drive, no way. And so I didn't. I have one time I went to the train station to pick up Kriston P. Harris. He was coming from uh, Wisconsin, and we got on the train. I had to go meet him at the train. I didn't know I had to pay for parking. Luckily, I didn't get a ticket for it. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
So thank you,
Yeah,
Star. Thank
we
you, Charles. Thank you, Esther, Marco, Genghis. We're just about
Charles
at the hour. And
Charles is here.
yeah.
Hey, let's do card reading first. Now,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and then we'll call it quits. This will be for the group,
All right.
guys and ladies. All right. Guys and dolls, if you will. That was the whole thing, right? Guys and dolls. That play. Not that I ever watched it, but I know about it. All right, so we're using my famous Angel Oracle cards. All right, so this is for the group, and don't go anywhere yet. This is a reading for the group.
Here you go.
And next week we'll do more one-on-one readings if you want. So yeah, at the beginning of the show, or before we went on, I did order some silver from uh, Money Matters Exchange. They deal in silver and gold and coins and things like that, collectible things. And they have 1 ounce bars for $72. Special collectible bar of silver 1 ounce. And I got charged a little bit extra because I used my debit card, but I didn't care about that. I just wanted to order the silver and maybe get it by Christmas. If not, then I'll get it the week after. And that'll be fine. That will be fine if I get it the week after. All right, that's the one that speaks to me right there. All right, so we got cards here for everybody.
Oh, Esther had to leave.
Okay, well, I'm glad to see you was here. Oh my gosh, that's good to see you was okay.
All right. 20. No, it's not yet the time.
And this is also for anyone on X if you're watching. And if not, that's fine too, whatever.
All right, 42. Your prayers are being answered.
Oh, is it time?
No,
Who was that? Was that you, sir?
Okay, that was Star.
so like something set something off.
Yeah. 27.
Check it out.
Regain your focus.
So that's pretty good for the new year, right?
There you go.
So I'll take a picture of these and then send it to Bobby. Bobby can post them on Teams and wherever,
It's
Discord or
supposed to
wherever
be
you want to
on
post them, Bobby.
Discord where I normally would post them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wherever
like
you want to post.
especially in your focus for a new year, it helps anybody. Certain
Yeah.
situations that is.
But yeah, like the first card said, it's not yet time. That means wait till the new year to make that decision, whatever that decision is. Okay. So whatever you're dealing with, wait till the new year. Don't jump on it right at the moment because it's not yet the right time. And then it says, your prayers are being answered. So just know that they are listening to you when you pray. Your angels, I mean. Okay. And then regain your focus. All right. Regain your focus. So New Year is a great time to do that.
Yeah, especially when everything's been going on, like focusing like that certain stuff that matters to you in the way how things built. When you feel you have your own like intrusion, because
Yeah.
you can speak for yourself. Not like one says to follow into the other. It's what you feel. Because anyone has a consciousness, the free will within our consciousness, in a way.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to share this to Bobby, and Bobby, let me know when you get it.
All right, waiting.
And send it to Esther anyway, since she had to leave early.
If I have her.
Um, well, I can't say her name on the air. She wouldn't want me to do that. So I'll tell you what her name is after we get done
Well,
live here.
we'll see her again and everything else,
Yeah.
All right.
Well, she had used a different name because she had someone harassing her, whatever before, and I
I
never
understand
know.
how that goes. I've been through that too, especially one person,
All right,
typical.
make me smaller now, Bobby.
All right. And
So I want to say I want to pray for this weekend. Be safe and don't let the news drive you crazy. All right. If you have anything uh, you want to ask questions about, or you're having a tough time to deal with something, always reach out to myself or Bobby, and we might not be able to answer you, but at least we're someone you can talk to and discuss whatever's going on. Oh, she is here again. Okay. Thank you, Esther. Yeah, so you always got someone that will listen to you, hopefully, if we're not driving or doing something we can't answer the phone, whatever. But other than that, pretty much we're reachable. And if you have any concerns or having a rough day or whatever, just reach out and talk to somebody, you know.
yep.
And that's the main thing. You always got people that will listen to you. And so don't ever give up. Never give in to the negative side, the dark side.
Yep. So
All right, so yeah,
thank you,
Melissa.
Star, for being here.
Ain't no
And
worries,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, thank you.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and
Let's
close it
close it
up.
out.
Bye,
All
guys.
those that
Merry
goes with
Christmas.
yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll still be around. All those that goes within the Federal Rejects.
All right, all right, all right. All right. Everything's going to be all right.
Uncle, I'm trying to do a show. And remember, we're on Mixler, Poppy, YouTube, X, Trouble, Rumble, and Instagram. We encourage everybody to pause and scan that QR code right away or be a ghost holding a cannoli.
Hey, how you doing?
Yep, that was actually the one thing I forgot to do when I did those battery resets is promote the Seekers Chronicles.
Oh, put
But
that one on there.
yeah, hang on.
And
So
before you do that, though, Bobby, I'll be on Mixler, by the way, after your
yeah, it's
show, and I'll do some music that I've created from Suno.com, and I'll do other things too. So if you have nothing to do and you want to listen to something, I'm going to try to do some kind of show every single day, whether it be an hour, 2 hours, whatever. And we're trying to get up to, we're at 161,848 or something like that for our total listens. So we're almost at 162. We almost made 200 this year, Bobby, for the total
oh
listens.
yeah.
But I think we have more shows that we're playing during times we haven't been. We get more people listening, even if it's on the replay or if it's on the other platforms. They'll be listening to it, whatever, you know. And but other than that, we gotta produce shows that they'll listen to, you know. So what you're
Hey,
doing is great, and then I need to add some more stuff to that with some music, which is totally out of the realm of anything video or anything like that, so we won't interfere with that. So
oh yeah.
we'll try to get that throughout the next week here. And so if you're bored, you want to calm down and listen to some music, you can join in
Mm-hmm.
on the Mixler side of things. Just go to ERRTradio.com, click on the alien head, and then get in the Rumble Talk chat. All you do is sign up with your email. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Good enough. All right.
All right. Well,
Well,
thank
that's it.
you. Yep, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.
Good night.
Right.